Alright, here we go. We're live now. Now, while we're waiting for Doki Doki Literature Club to load on Steam. So, where do I go to find it?
You go to the search bar and you go to the store and look up the game.
Does it take a while to download?
Sometimes.
Hey, Brian just commented, "Is Danny so dumb and stupid?" in the chat.
That's nice of you, Brian.
Look!
That's really nice of you, Brian.
I'll hide that. Dang, it's not working.
Why?
I don't know why it's not working.
What's it saying?
I don't know. Danny, Brian keeps telling you, yell her name.
I'm not doing that. Don't bother Emily.
I can't believe he said that to you. That was like the first comment in the chat, and I was like, really? I don't even know what's going on, Danny.
What's the laptop saying?
I really don't know.
What's it saying?
Why is Microsoft loading? What? If I... Oh my gosh. Open. Yeah, I don't know why the heck it's doing that. I don't know why it's not loading.
Of course.
Hey, maybe you can help me.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not. I really don't know what's going on with that.
It just takes time to open up.
Oh, Brian said he was joking about saying that.
Well, I don't think it's funny.
That's what he commented. He's like, I'm joking.
Tell him it's not a funny joke.
Then he says it's not a funny joke, Brian. So it's not loading?
No.
Think there's a reason why. He says he's sorry. Yeah, he says he's sorry.
Alright.
Let's see. There we go. Wait. Is that it? Alright, Dan, I think I'm
Steam opening up now.
I think so. What do I
What's next?
do I hit view page or something? This is it.
Yeah, okay.
Kendall's on here.
Kendall who?
Yeah, but sugar in my
Kendall Jackson.
You went to the website?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She's like, I told you to download Steam earlier. Well, I'm sorry.
It's on my laptop. It's already downloaded.
Yeah, I know.
It was kind of the last minute thing because she just texted me right at 5 o'clock, and she says, we're over here by the Dunkin'.
So did you find it?
Dinner. So
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for it. I'm just logging in.
Yeah.
I'm in a new scenery, guys. New scenery.
Oh, the letter? Yeah.
I get why Steam won't open up.
Okay.
I'm just starting it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
just go to my main computer and play it there.
Well, then, do you mind coming with me?
Or just.
I mean, I'm sure we can try it. Would you say your laptop's very slow?
Kinda. I mean, I don't know why, but it just is.
All right. Hey, Cam, did you know he doesn't know what Doki Doki Literature Club is?
I think I might have heard of it when you mentioned it, like what it's about. There's like an honest trailer of it.
Yeah, there is. I just your first reaction when I told you about it, you're like, "What? I've never heard of it." I'm like, "What?" I was just surprised. Like, I don't know. No, it won't. It won't. I know it won't.
What?
Do you think the game Doki Doki Literature Club will mess me up, Danny?
I mean, it's a scary game, maybe.
I wouldn't say it's scary.
Isn't it a horror game?
Kendall says it's a horror game. Hey, isn't it also a harem game too?
No.
I think it
It
is.
like starts off as one.
Yeah, it starts off as like a harem genre game, and then Kendall says it's like a harem game. Yeah, she says it's gonna mess me up. Oh my god. Well, of course you agree with her, Brandon. Let's see. Frick. Wait, so that's obviously not good. Hey, why is it stuck?
Yeah, it just gives it a minute. Just give it a minute for see if it.
I want to pick the girl with the pink hair, Kendall. How about that?
What if she ends up being the most messed up?
She told me to not do that, so I was like, okay, maybe I should pick it. Worst case is if it doesn't work there, then there's always another option I can do. You will regret it so much. I kind of know what happens like in this game. Like that's why I don't know like what to say. People are just messed up and just want to spoil it for me. Like it's just really bad. Like I don't know everything about it. Like I don't know everything that's gonna happen, but I've heard certain things about like some of the game, but I don't know like the whole story. Like there'll definitely be probably some shocking moments that I've never even seen before, probably. I think it's loading. I clicked Steam.
Yeah, it is.
It's so slow. Well, why didn't the website work?
I mean, it's just like there to like install it. I just don't know why my laptop isn't loading it properly.
I think it is. It's updating for some reason.
I mean, just let it update and then it'll come up.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I know, right? Wow. Anyway, while we're waiting for that, what do you think we should talk about?
I don't know.
The code execution cannot proceed because something was found. Hey, Danny, I don't think it's going to be playable. Danny, it's not. Steam's not very. It's not going to be playable.
What? Why?
I don't know. It just said it's not. There's the cat. It's on here, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Get the full screen of it then. I have a feeling this is actually going to be pretty fun. Hey, what's this one?
I'm gonna go to the store and search for it. Hang on.
All right, you're good with this, better than I am.
And then just look up in the search bar.
All right, here we go. It's free. Now what do I do? I clicked it. Click the free one.
How do I like put in my age? Usually less. This page. There. Play game.
Awesome.
There.
Oh, I thought it was a cat. Oh, that's your foot. I was like, what? I think Realm Royale is
Yeah, just let it update, and then it'll be.
Oh, is that next?
Just click.
I think it's.
It's fine. Launch game. There.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Let's see what's wrong with Steam. I'm gonna reinstall.
Oh my gosh, we're ready to get started. All right, Dan, where's the volume in this? Like, I don't want to.
There. Yeah, I agree. Why is it in, like, not full screen? Let's fix that.
There we go.
You get it? This game's not easy. There you go. Settings, full screen. There. Now that is right.
Probably gonna no, like move it up maybe.
Alright.
Yeah, I know. I think you should turn it up a little bit. Is it really not that high?
No, it just goes in just.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why. No, just
What?
it's glitchy. I don't know why.
Oh, that's kind of the game. It's always glitchy.
Well, this looks fine, but these all like work fine except the music. Because it's like currently playing a new game. Let's just go a new game.
Enter and just type in my name. Alright, cool. Oh my gosh. Hey! Oh my gosh. I seen an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and ideal in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Hunter. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Hunter, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations.
Can I provide some voices later?
Yeah, conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry, likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey, Danny, I think I'm going to get wrecked in this game.
Yeah.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me. You know, that's adorable. That's really adorable, Danny. Danny, that's really adorable. Danny, did you see what she said?
Just playing a power game.
She's like, your happiness is really important to me. That's so adorable, guys. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at the few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself roll into her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know. After I pack up my things, I start bending at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Also, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you wait to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. 99%. Wow. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Dude, that's Sophie me. No, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, it's not like I like anything. Bach. Just joking. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. She's a fine piece of and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, that's adorable. That is really adorable. She made cupcakes, Danny. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori really is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. This is gonna take forever, isn't it? Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Okay, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejected followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. And are you going to do some voice effects?
Yeah.
And I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. She's my favorite one, actually. I like the purple hair girl. She's pretty.
She has long hair.
She looks cute. She looks like a shy anime girl.
They're all meant to look like anime girls.
Her name's girl number 1.
Well, let's see her name. What?
What'd you do?
I just hit the arrow key. You did something. Return. Literature Club.
Sorry, always say nice things about you. Yeah, I know.
Ready.
Hey, it's the pink hair girl. Wait, what?
My food is ready.
Oh, cool. Hey, it's girl number 2. Guys, it's girl number 2. Freaking Zoom. It's her. You know the purple hair girl's name is Yuri, right?
Like Yuri on Ice.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Isn't she like supposed to be the tsundere, I think? Girl number. Way to kill the atmosphere. And then we got
Hunted! What a nice surprise!
That's my girl 3 voice.
Hey, it's Monica. It's Monica.
Ah, Hunter! What a nice surprise!
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the club.
All worms escape me in this situation.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I know, right? I know, dude.
We should do that. We should do a series of that one game the Game Grumps played, where it's like some fox girl or something in the forest.
I know this club is filled with cute girls. Like, well, where can I sign up? Is there a club like that in my school? Like, where is that? Like, where? Like, there's a club with cute girls in there. I've never seen that in my life. What are you looking at, Baka? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She reminds me of a girl at my school that kind of looks like that. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
I mean, complaining personality or cupcakes? I mean, I guess it's a tit for tat.
Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be awesome. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yari. Is she Russian?
No. This is literally how the anime girl would be like. She'd be like, don't say things like that. That's literally how all the shy girls are.
You should try to mimic Bryce Papenbrook, because this would be a realistic situation that he'd voice a character in. So try to mimic Bryce Papenbrook as much as you can.
Oh yes. Hey, my dad says hi.
Oh, well, hi, Mr. Bowles.
Let's see. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid.
You need more whiny.
All right, I gotta be like Aaron Yeager. Yuri, who appears. You try.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sari and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. You have to get that voice crack in there.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Hunter. Monica smiles sweetly. That's interesting. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Which one are you going to choose? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so just wow. The rows have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in her hand. Is she gonna drop it? Hey, you think she's gonna run into the main character guy and drop the tray? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Hey, she's the tsundere one, Danny. Can you do it?
Okay, today are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, I like that girl. She has green eyes. Hey, how come in anime there's no black girls?
There actually is in Tekyu. The anime Tekyu.
No, now that's the best anime ever.
Tekyu's like this short anime. It's probably like the well-known shortest anime ever. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. Neko meow.
Maybe that's why anime people are racist.
Why?
Because all the characters in them are white.
Yes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
I mean, it'd be nice if they showed you this, but they don't because they didn't have the budget to draw more than 3 poses.
My gosh, that's so true. Hey, look, Dan. Can you do that?
So cute! When does this game get messed up?
I don't know. I had no idea we're so good at baking. And well, you know, just hurry and take one. Zoe grabs one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Zoe talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Why? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Does she like me? Does she not? This pink hair girl? What do you think? What do you think, Dan? She's looking at me.
Go for it. Gotta go for the blow.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite of my awesome cupcake? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh my gosh, Danny, I gotta be the main protagonist here, so I gotta say, oh my gosh, this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, that's so good. The food was delicious. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I nothing. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? And I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, Baka, but for you, you dummy Baka idiot. Danny, this girl's being really mean. She's calling me a dummy, Baka, an idiot. This really rude. This girl's really rude. All right. I give up on her. What are you doing?
Wait, is actually Oh no, I think I messed something up. I don't know
What'd
why.
you do?
I'm just trying to download all my stuff back from Steam. No, something.
Wow. Dude, I don't even think you're saved. Like, what did you do?
I don't know. Like, I just trying to download all my stuff back to restarted.
You know, like
Now it's on here. Just give me a minute.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, how do I get out of this?
It doesn't look like you closed it down.
I think.
Oh, you.
There, it's back up.
No, it's not.
It
Oh,
is.
well,
It's
maybe.
just closed. Like, I think it's like trying to do this like thing where. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, how can I return? Oh, there's the return. I was like, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of me. Do you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Why? Why does she do that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Sure she did. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Yoli.
And that's not it's not like it looks like, you know. I'm just the shy one. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to her in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles creepily. So what made you consider the Literature Club? I know why. I know why. Because there's so many hot girls. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Yuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Yuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. We want to make sure you get a harem, you know. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting. Monica, I'm surprised. Aren't you supposed to be creepy? How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. She's a great leader, guys. She's a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Hello, cat. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Let's see how I can do this. Oh my gosh. You have to work hard to convince people. Ah, gosh. Oh my gosh. You coming? Good. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. It's awesome. Hey, come on. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Hey, so which one do you want to voice?
I'll voice that one and that one.
All right, awesome. This one?
So, Hunter, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Yes, the answer.
Manga?
I thought you'd like choose your stuff.
Later. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well,
let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and mastership behind them is amazing to me, like The Hobbit. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive, like The Hobbit.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Here she's the shy one, remember? She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things.
So that's mine.
Yeah.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Keyword horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really?
Really? What did you have expected that, Yuri? Someone's just you.
I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Easy, Kai World.
Surreal horror stories are often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
You usually like to write down cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You have pieces of scrap paper behind that club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute as you are. So what? Says up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Don't bother. Just that's how people put their hands. They just go like that.
It's so true. She's putting her hands on her shoulders. Like that's just how that works, guys. That is literally how that works. Well, that is literally how that works. I'm gonna freaking clear up. That is not creepy at all, guys. Nothing about that's creepy. I'm not cute.
Don't be pink and tiny.
That's true. Natsuki, you write your own poems? And well, I guess sometimes. Well, why do you care? I think that's actually pretty impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet, I see.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even your deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example of Natsuki.
feel comfortable enough. Yours.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's the same for Yuri too. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's go home.
And write our own poems. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us give a little more comfort with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right,
Monica smiles warmly at me once again for some creepy, weird reason. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
It's like Cosmo.
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club, you girls. Someone may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I don't know. I'll lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. That I want a screenshot actually of that. I want a screenshot of that.
Please don't.
I want a screenshot of that. That's gonna be awesome.
They all look so worried. They're like, "What are you gonna do?"
I know. It's like I took the picture, and then they're like, "I can't believe you
Probably
just."
find a wallpaper of that on your computer.
That's actually gonna be awesome. I'll do that actually. But
I'm sorry if
Hunter, you all, I'm defenseless against these little girls. All these lollies.
only one of them was a lolly.
How am I supposed to make? Well, actually, they're all the same age, I believe.
Yeah, but like one of them's like the young one.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when all these girls are like pestering me to be by their side? What am I supposed to do? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I wouldn't be super pissed.
That is official. I'm the liturgy girl.
Oh, thanks, I guess. I'm so freaked out.
Okay, everyone. I think now we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
No, not an assignment.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. We can all share.
Dang it. Monica looks over at me once again for some creepy reason.
Hunter, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Oh, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Shut your mouth, you mediocre poet writer.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Stop! Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I mean, that'd be pretty nice, you know? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
So right now, 0 people watching.
No. YouTube's glitched out a little bit. No, there are people watching. I know Brian and Kendall are.
All right.
Yeah. No, this isn't really the things.
Kendall Jenner.
What?
Is it Kendall Jenner watching?
No, Jackson.
Maybe Kendall Jenner is watching.
Oh my gosh. Well, just in case. my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. Come on, we're not finished. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Yeah?
Can you move your car onto the street? Mr. Malison's coming home.
All right, yeah.
And he's gonna pull up. He'll want to pull up.
Entertain the stream for me while I go. Alright, here's my impression of Bryce Papenbrook some more. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yari, and of course Monica. Will I really be spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just have to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I'm the right poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club members would like. Something good might happen to whoever likes the poem the most. Let's see here. I think I'll do tough choices. I'll do eternity. Death.
What?
Tenacious.
What are you doing?
Well, I got to the point where I have to write the poem, and I need to choose these words. Right now, it shows like tenacious.
I want to choose the words.
I think so far the purple girl likes it the best. Because like they like smile when they jump when you pick the right one.
Yeah, let's make the purple girl like it.
You just have to choose words that you think they would like.
Clumsy. Oh, man.
Well, that's because she's clumsy.
That's right.
Do feather. Like a feather's like, oh.
That's her.
Do not ribbon because she has a ribbon. Do
that.
Dream.
You think so?
Yeah. See,
oh, cool.
I was right.
Okay.
Universe.
Awesome. Destiny.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hopeless. No.
No, that would be the prank girl. About
Vanilla.
Do covet.
Awesome.
Ambient.
Oh, that's cool.
Suicide. Suicide. I'm gonna make a pain. I'm gonna call it the suicide. Do bouncy or swimsuit.
The pink hair girl likes the swimsuit.
Raindrops.
All right. Awesome.
Dark or misery. Do misery. She'll love that.
The clumsy girl likes it. Wow.
Empty. Do empty. No. Do it. Horror. Purple girl likes horror.
True. Uncanny.
Yeah. Lust. See, she loves it. She loves lust. Do Doki Doki. Or no. Do nightgown.
Nightgown.
What even are some of these picks? This is the weirdest poem ever.
Hi, again. Let's see. Run away from us.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Breakfast club.
Oh my gosh. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out, and I felt really left out because there were like 4 girls in there, and I don't know how to talk to them. I feel really bad.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Hunter.
Yeah. I'm just joking.
Hey, Hunter, did your mama call?
What?
Did your mama call and tell you that she's seen you on TV, son?
Yeah.
Did she tell you things changed since you were young?
No, nothing's changed.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, Baka. And last year, too. Baka. She's the senior. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps his manga collection in a club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated. Don't worry, guys. Hunter always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
So that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Hello, Father.
Hey. Get the yard weeded?
They pulled out some of the weeds, yeah.
Oh.
Most of them.
Most?
I might be a little jealous.
Jealousy. Jealousy is the best. Jesse is the best. Yes, we got 2 viewers. Thank you. Arigato.
And all I like the bodies now.
No, that's definitely another thing we got it. We got to do with this, guys. Like this is necessary. This is really necessary. That's gonna be awesome. Can we become good friends too? I don't know. I'm the shy one. Remember? Sayori. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, you're even brought me something today, you know? Wait. And me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. But what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place.
You think this girl's Chinese?
I think she's Asian.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Yeah.
I think she's super Chinese, like she can't even see.
I don't know. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could help keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? So dang cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
No, I mean, like the meal.
Well, you can read it at your pace.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mom to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a shared conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is all buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. She's in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the fierce few pages. Ah, crap! I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. So sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, damn, you're cute.
What?
It's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
That's the book that you gave me, right? Wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, though. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I just happened to buy 2 of them, you know? Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Why did I say that? The book is titled Portrait of Marketable. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her young lost sister. No, and again, I'm rambling on again. I haven't lost interest or anything from you talking, you know? Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I say any, like, some strange things, you know? You don't have to worry.
Just joking.
That's true. In fact, dude, your mom's gonna be in the background of my live stream. You know that?
Yeah.
So wow. Well, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Ah, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book, and I had to put it in my bag. The awesome bag, you know. Alright, it's fine. I still sit here. Yeah, are you sure it was a little apprehensive? I'm sorry, it's okay. Yeah, so you want to read?
No.
All right, open the book and start the prologue. It's not a particularly bad thing, but yeah, yours in the corner of my eye. She's actually looking at her own book that I'm reading. Oh, I'm sorry. I really do apologize. I don't really mean to. Sorry. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk under it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page.
Gotta act it out.
Yes, you just made another one right there.
No, it says we're touching shoulders.
Oh my gosh. Let's just.
I'm not a big fan of mopping.
Beautiful.
And I just mopped like 4 days ago.
I know that is really beautiful, actually. That's actually pretty beautiful. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it. Flips to her side, but in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I get a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading it, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. She's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Hunter, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I don't mean to offend you. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. It's Monica. Monica just interrupts the moment. Come on, man. I love the voice. Come on.
Okay, everyone. Now we share today's poem with each other.
We might not have enough time for way too long. Yuri exhales, scared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. All right. I stand up. Hey, Danny, it's Monica.
By the way, do you remember the right poem last night?
Of course. Yeah. Couldn't really find much inspiration on this. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Tony and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Zoe is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself, because why not? Hey, Dan, it's a choice. Who should I show my poem to first?
We'll do the
Purple one?
Yeah, you already.
Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off. She traces her finger across the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that these specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been thought through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Sorry for all the noise in the background and viewers. I'm really sorry. Really hope you can forgive me. Please continue watching. I promise it's really good, enjoyable from what I heard of playing the game. Please continue. I think the most noticeable thing I can recognize in new viewers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style to separate from the talking matter. We're gonna go all the way back here, just so we're not getting noise, you know. Danny! Oh, cool. Still here. Hey, you want to close the door? Sure. Yeah. Hey, Danny, I actually think you might play that game.
I don't know. I just need to check some stuff. Doki Doki Club. Is this like a sequel to Doki Doki?
No.
I don't get voices. They aren't reaching.
Well, you still got Doki Doki on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit better, right?
Yeah, here you go.
Alright, cool. You'll play some more Madden?
Yeah.
Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And you can train. Of course. Let's see. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing. I love to share my thought process behind it. Your smile is dreamy as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself it's kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Dude, her poem. Look. Ghosts Under the Light. Let's see.
It goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow,
Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That was really deep. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I actually was. Weren't you, Danny?
No, the cursive writing.
I'm just joking. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very well. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, you know? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts here? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Hunter. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Hunter. Me too. Hey, which poem should I read next?
Poem like who's?
Sayori, the childhood friend?
Yeah.
Alright, Sayori.
This is a good poem, Hunter. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, you know? Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Hunter. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. This is so bad, Danny. I don't know how the heck I'm imitating this. Aw, thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, how should I make this clumsy girl sound?
And
I don't know.
I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay!
I'm so bad with this. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, Dan, here's her poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? She ends with, I want breakfast.
Haiku.
Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Yeah, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. What? What? Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This way's so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Monica. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Do you believe in her, Danny?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, who should I read next? Monica or Natsuki?
Monica.
Monica's next. Danny, so you actually like Monica?
Yeah.
You think she's pretty?
Mm-hmm.
She the prettiest one out of all of them?
Yeah.
Wow. Hi, Hunter. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind, creeper.
I'm gonna keep on calling you creepy.
What?
I'm gonna keep calling you creepy and stuff.
Well, Monica, you know Monica. She's the one that makes it. I've gotten already spoiled about this, what happens, but I haven't played the game.
It gets all messed up here, man.
Yeah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Hunter. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Hunter. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that like that effectively, both allowing people to get some out of it just by letting them deeply analyze all of the. It can take years of practice. While I'm assuming Yuri has all this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Oh! Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. All right, here's Monica's poem. Hole in Wall. It could have been me. see the directions that spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I'll peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel behind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, that's okay. That's a lot of poems I've been putting my infant's time in. When performed out loud, it could really be powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of infamy towards it. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An infamy. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Is that how you'll write an essay, Danny?
Yeah. Literally, right, I can.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Danny, so whose poem should I read next? Natsuki's or blank? Or should I read the blank one?
Natsuki. She's a mean one.
She's the tsundere. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway. Not that you'll like it. Look at her poem. Look at her poem. Look at Natsuki's poem. Oh, I want to show this. Oh my gosh. Ah! Yeah, I don't know what I did. Hey, what did I do?
What?
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
Close this.
What do I do? Hey, honestly. Her poem. Dude, so this is her poem. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What? That's so bad. No. Dude, why does my character say I like it? I don't like it. Liar. You're a liar. What? Just be honest. I am. I like it somehow. My character in the game likes it. I don't know why. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all about sophisticated stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme and at the end, but it makes me fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. You think she's a pro writing that, Danny?
No.
Yeah, that poem's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Damn, that line right there. That line right there. I don't really care how old everyone is. That's messed up, right?
No, I mean, kind of, not really.
I don't know. I'm just joking. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocrity writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustrations. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, what's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for just suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Hunter did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. And Hunter liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Hunter appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Yeah, fight over me, yeah. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Huh? Is everyone okay? You know what? I wasn't the only... I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hunter started showing up.
Did you not hit my laptop?
That's actually pretty funny. I'm so weird. This is so weird. Dude, these scenes are just funny as heck. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hunter started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Hunter, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Hunter. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Hunter? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Dude, who should I agree with? Should I agree with Natsuki, Yuri, or say help me, Sayori?
Just do whatever you want.
I'm gonna say help me, Sayori, so I'm not like choosing a side of the girls. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori, hey? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Hunter? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. What is with this, Danny?
I don't know.
Can you give me some more Gatorade?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Yeah, cool, thanks. Big and beautiful. Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. No, it's not. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to stop it as well. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to gnaw. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Hunter, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Hunter, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, you're between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they made good friends with you. Phew. You know, Hunter, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an international monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, Danny, here's another poem. I think I have to do Sayori now. Childhood. Laugh. Love. Special? No. Journey? Oh. Ribbon. What? It wasn't what? Determination. Damn it. Rainbow. Anime. Oh, man. Joy. Heart. Lucky. Oops. Sunset. Nope. Charm. There we go. Alright, passing. It's time for another game in literature club. Hi, there's Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Well, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. She nervously retrieves her coin purse. She hobbles with the latch and gets open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I was listening. I wasn't listening. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Hunter to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't take my money. Don't take my money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That is still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us inside there. Hey, Danny. So you think you can give me more video?
Yeah.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before. Well, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop. Wow. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Ow. What was? A cookie? Someone threw a cookie at her. What? Who would throw a cookie at... Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy you hit me in the face with a cookie. Sayori hugs the cookie. That's weird, Danny. Why would she hug the cookie? Jeez, just eat it. Yeah, that's literally what I would say. Just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper. Takes a big bite. Shoo. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, wraps her arms around her again. Danny, look, she's wrapping her arms around her again. Oh, jeez, I can't. Sora suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Well, I mean, we're girls after all. We can do anything. We can share cookies because we're girls. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. That reminds me of the Pokemon Black and White series. Oh, you're such a kid. Monica, can you tell Sayori? And Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. And you don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of my time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Hunter. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape, and I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with some literature by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I could close my eyes listening to Sarah's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. And what do you mean? If we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. Well, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, cupcakes. Good thinking. That's what we would love to do that. You're right. That's what makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can't put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why? Dude, why? Just boom.
Zoomed in on her.
Yes. Well, I opened my eyes to find Sarah's face filling my vision. She's fucking close. Like a creepy. I nearly fall out of my chair. I'm sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late, aren't you?
Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I love my anime. My anime is my life. Isn't that right, Dan? I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica's overheard. Ugh, that creepy girl, she behind me. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sailor. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? That's... it's a secret. I knew it. Oh, come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Looks like it's written all over your face. Sarah grins around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. Look, your hair's sticking out all over, sticking out all around here. Yeah.
No, it's not.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Yeah, the main character seems a little bit creepy. Like, just walk up to a girl and just... Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar. Oh, actually there is. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sailor, why do you even think... Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much it looks, you'll change your mind. Look at that. What? What the heck? This is so funny. Dude, the girl says this is so funny. Well, what is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come on. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Dang, what the frick happened?
The battery was low. The battery's low.
So what do I do?
Yeah, I'll get a charger.
I can wrap up the stream right now, I guess.
Alright.
Anyway, you wouldn't mind me continuing it one day if I came over to your house, right?
No.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll do a part 2 later. Maybe the creepy and scary stuff will come on next time. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. And if you all enjoyed it, please like. If you want to see a part 2 later, please comment, like, subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.